Welcome everyone. Welcome to the task 17 video submission. Here we will be programming the seller's product activation and deactivation process. So to recap, we created sign up, sign in, a dashboard, an interactive dashboard, a user profile, a user edit, a product add mechanism, as well as a dashboard for the products on the seller's side. So over here we now have a component that will be able to edit and make the product activation and deactivation much smoother and easier just from the dashboard itself. So let's get into the video. Let's look at it over here. So first we need to sign in as a seller. First of all, we'll try and sign in as buyer. So my test user 3 is the buyer. So test 3, sign in. There's no buyer dashboard right here. So as you can see, it's buyer dashboard.php. It does not work. So we'll try and go to seller. We cannot actually go through that. So we'll sign up. Go through this, sign in. We have, so we go here, we have this attractive dashboard with many of these products that we created. We can create a new one over here, cancel, actually go back to the public, so we can actually edit it from here as well. So there are many possibilities. We can actually edit it from the dashboard itself, so we can edit it here. And back to the dashboard. So for the public store as well, we can edit and deactivate. And, so we can go here and actually do this: active, inactive, update product. The product has been edited successfully. So back to the dashboard, and over here, as you can see, it says inactive. You can actually just click it over here. It says product activated successfully, and we need to refresh it to get the active sign. We can do this for this as well. Let me check. Yes, it's inactive. Let's do that for this. Refresh it. Inactive. We can activate it again. Product activated. Refresh it. It's active. Yeah. So we will be looking at the process that happens here. So first of all, we need to actually go to the user. To the product table and look at this over here. So the active inactive part is here, so we need to update the database right over here, so which is the status of the product table. So let's get into the code right now. So first of all, we'll make sure that there is a session going and that the seller is the one who's accessing this dashboard. There's no one else can access it. Then we have to go to the tab. So tab dashboard is its own thing. We spoke of it earlier. We have to go to the tab storefront. And over here is what we have. This is what we get for the UI. So the product grid. We get the product grid from over here. Get the product. Image URL, and we get the status and the level. So as I told you earlier, the status over here comes from product table, so that will be taken over here. So first we make sure that it is logged in and it is seller. And so over here we need to first we get the status, so we make sure that the status is so we define current status using this, and then we check. So when the status has been toggled, we check. So if the status is active, based on this, we say we decide whether once it changes, right? Once it changes, we may want to make sure it's inactive or active, and then if that goes through, we get the status of it, get the ID, and then of which seller, and update the product. And if that is correct, we get a product status updated successfully. If not, it says failed. So I so far have not failed it, but we we saw before, it has been updated successfully. Let's go and do that again as you saw the code. So yeah, product activated successfully, deactivated successfully as well. And then we go back to our database, and yeah, so as you can see here, so if it's active, it says deactivate. If it's inactive, it says activate. So that's it for this for this video. Actually, there's nothing much into it. It's just a matter of getting this to work properly. So sorry, we actually have another part here. So we have a JS part over here that makes sure everything runs smoothly. So while we actually click it, this cannot be seen. It says processing. So when we click this for a split second, as you can see, it says, so if I click it fast enough, you can see it says processing. So that happens because of the code over here. So first of all, we go through and so what happens is, first of all, it gets the button and changes the highlighting and the text based on what we click. So it all happens dynamically, and it also shows a temporary message of processing. And so if it is inactive, it says activate. If not, it goes deactive, and same vice versa. And so if all that is correct, it says it was successful. So and also if there's a fatal error in all of that, it says an error occurred while updating product status. So that's it for the status for activate and deactivate of product, the seller storefront. So it's quite simple. What we do here by updating the table. So instead of just having to update everything at once, we just with just one click we can update it. This above thing is also supposed to get updated, but we need to click for it to happen. So yeah, so this is a very easy, straightforward thing. We just put some queries in to update the database as we showed here. Status update. So this is what happens when you click the update, and at the same time it makes sure that we change that active or inactive status on the top. So that happens over here, and yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you.